Welcome back to Let's Play A-Train 9 with our Old Town restoration. Last episode we got our subway beneath the large city completed, and sort of working to expand and grow our actual old city. Another thing on our agenda will likely be constructing our next headquarters. We of course completed one of them there, the AR building. We're on to AR Tower now. I think we're good for placing that. So that'll have a big positive effect across the whole city, not to mention improve the movement of people. Other than that, we'll start up the clock here. And I need to develop a way to better meet the needs of the actual old town. I'm thinking if we add another route around, yeah, that would work. So if we lay some track here, actually that won't work. No, it will. Well, flow of traffic's right. I was worried about the flow of traffic being in the wrong direction. Should be fine, however. Go across. We can link up there. And we can start talking about our station options here. We're at the point in the game where we can pretty confidently just place medium-sized stations and not fret too much about it. Not the greatest reach, however. It would have been nicer to get a little bit better overlap there. I can't really meet that very easily. We'll grab a new train to put on that. Go with 6-car, just basic AR6. Oh, looks like we actually are going to have some traffic issues here. Take advantage of the timetable assistant here. Okay, so that's going across into the actually the second track there. So I'm gonna have to make another jumper, and this jumper could actually cause some issues with trains running into each other. Actually, I think I'll go the safer route. And we'll build either up and over or down and under. It's looking like we're going to have to take out the station I just put in, which will be, of course, a financial setback more than anything. I think going under is going to look a little bit nicer. There we go. And just a little bit under there. Bring that up to ground level here. There we go. Not the nicest route. I don't like that switchback there. But it'll have to do. Not losing too much of the footprint with the station there. I'm pretty happy with that train on the route. And I'll just grab another AR3. And we want to go in the other direction. There we go. Timetable assisted it. I fouled that up a bit. We'll hold that one in reserve. I put too many cars on it. Those two are a little bit close together, but we'll survive. Okay, looks like it's configured good. Turning a profit just even on that circuit alone. I'm pretty pleased about that. Next on our agenda here is going to be our subway, which I should have linked up a little bit better. With the existing platforms. I'm going to go ahead install them. Get our view to below. That river is actually going to be a big problem. So I'm going to have to rethink. I'm not going to be easily able to accommodate a subway with that river there. It's quite a challenging setup in that region. Could, however, tweak this little section here a bit, though. We could place some rail here. This, of course, is used by a freight rail system. Kind of a very basic trunk line. We can actually use that as a framework for expanding in this direction with a passenger rail. Or even with a new classification yard eventually. We would just need a second train. See how our energy supplies are doing? Going to cap out our energy pretty soon too. I was thinking maybe if we can get the goods here, tidal power plant might be up our alley if we can afford the materials. Can we put it up along the river? Will it work? Oh, we'll see. It'll burn through a lot of construction materials. And it'll give us a little bit more consistent supply and demand for power, particularly at night. You can see that we were falling below the average production of the solar panels. So we'll have that issue dealt with now. Let's go ahead and start placing the stations here. And we'll just continue going with our medium-sized ones here. Well, some gaps in coverage could be a little bit of an issue in the future. I'm going to create a branch over here. First, let me see how far our materials warehouses can supply from. Yeah, I'm going to create a new classification yard over in this region here. Just going to create another branch, and that'll be where our yard will go. There we go. Well, size that a little bit off. That's what I get for flying by the seat of my pants with that one. There we go, that should do it. There we go, 8-car classification yard. I'm going to need some materials factories down this way, likely. We got to make a couple other tweaks here as well for the freight line aspect, just so it doesn't run into any of the other trains here. Actually, not enough room for a switch there. There it goes. So now with this one we can take the branch. I'll pause it here for a second. I also have to create another... Oh, I fouled that up. I need to create another branch for it to get back onto the freight line. Just to exit that. There we go. Go back to the train again. Bring up the timetable assistant. There we go. Oh, sorry about that. Fouled that up again. There we go. Completed. I apologize for that. That was a little bit frustrating for myself as well. We'll go ahead, place some warehouses here. Get a good turnover there. We'll see. Worst case, we can develop that into a full loop for freight. See how our economics are doing. Of course, power's doing a lot better now. It had to absorb the costs of building that plant, which will be a little bit of a setback for some time. Train profits are up pretty substantially, which is great to see. Hopefully get a lot more out of those freight trains now too. Anyhow, what I'm going to do here is end this episode, and we'll take this up in the next one. Thank you very much for watching.